Hi, Lead California. My name is Collin Shneour, and I'm our ASG president.
And I'm Hayley Mongeon. I'm a student here at College of the Canyons.
You have asked us to work with the PLACE project here on campus to promote civic engagement amongst students and student leaders. To that end, Hayley came up with a fantastic project to interview a couple of the most notable nonprofits in our area.
The nonprofits we've reached out to are Rotary, which promotes service above self, and Zonta International, which promotes women's rights. I designed questions that would get at what the next generation expects out of their future and their housing, and what they can expect these organizations to do to help them reach their future goals.
And what we learned was that not only do students have a place in these organizations, but that students weren't giving themselves enough credit when it came to their future. Ultimately, we figured it would be best to work to integrate these two organizations onto our campus, and in our interviews with Zonta and with Rotary, we saw that students needed a place in these organizations as well. Furthermore, it was very important to have younger leadership, because some of these organizations like Rotary, dating back all the way to the 60s, they just are not as in touch with the times as we are. And so they come in and they really want to see us engaged. So to that end, I also got involved and I helped form the Golden Z Club, which is for Zonta, the student version, and the Rotaract Club, which would be for Rotary. Golden Z's objective is going to be defined by students in the club here on campus. There is not going to be a box that they are shoved into when it comes to this club. And their focus is going to be around women's issues, as Hayley mentioned. Additionally, we have Rotaract, which is going to be, as Hayley mentioned, service above self. And again, the mission is going to be defined by students here who are really excited to get started, and it was such a pleasure getting these clubs up and running. And I have to thank Hayley, because Hayley did so much work coming up with these podcast questions. With the idea was all hers to interview these two organizations, and it just came about that we had this opportunity to create and institutionalize them on campus.
Well, thank you, Collin. I don't think I could have done it without you taking the lead and talking to so many people and getting my questions answered. But I'm really proud of the work we've done, and I really think we can do a lot more in the future, and I really appreciate this opportunity from Lead California.
Thank you so much. And I would say, if I've learned anything from this experience, it's that it's really important to market when it comes to these clubs. I struggled trying to find members to get into these clubs and to find leaders who are really dedicated to it. The ones I had in mind were already so connected to other opportunities that they just couldn't put their time towards these ones. But what I found out was there are so many students that aren't involved in anything who don't realize they have the potential to be those student leaders in charge. And those are the people that we found. So thank you very much. And Hayley, is there anything you want to share with regards to anything you've learned?
I'm just very excited for this podcast to get out there and for more people to find out about these opportunities. Thank you.
All right, well, thank you, Lead California. Again, this is Collin.
And I'm Hayley.
And we thank you very much for this opportunity, and perhaps look forward to working again in the future. Thank you.